Alright, welcome to my portfolio update. It's obviously my first video, so there's nothing to base this off of other than what I've kind of put together today. So let's go over this right now. So what I got here, let me just kind of explain this side. This is just the percentages of my portfolio if you were to take out the VOO and the QQQ. About 50% of my portfolio. But I kind of want to look at the individual stocks today, kind of see how that is made up, and kind of my thinking on how I cut down these 12 positions to a 9 position recently and added more without adding any more capital. So ASML originally was around a 12 to 13% of my portfolio. It's obviously up. I'm up around 110% on it, so it's grown pretty large. I'm not taking gains yet because it is the only thing in the green on these pretty bad red days recently that we've been having. Amazon, I'm loading up. I think they're gonna have a great year. Same with S&P Global. They're getting beat down for no reason, so I actually added S&P Global, and that's where I added. I cut Duolingo. I think there's better opportunities in the market right now. I still think they are a great company. Their fundamentals are outstanding. Their PE is a little high, but I mean they're growing 30 to 40% revenue, so you can't really hate on that. I added Meta. I made it quite a large position into it. I added a little, I believe. Texas Roadhouse, I sold all of my Texas Roadhouse. Let me just change this to sold, actually. I still love Texas Roadhouse. The fundamentals are great. I just think there's more growth elsewhere in the market. I didn't change MasterCard, Netflix. I sold Google just because I took gains and I added that elsewhere. I used those funds for SoFi, which I added more SoFi. I love the company. And it's grown to a size that's like 5% of my portfolio. It's almost 6%. It's at a really cheap price, and the fundamentals are great. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And this is kind of compare the two right now. This is my new portfolio. Done some trimming, obviously, like I just said. And this is kind of with a weighting right now of these companies. So VOO 40%, QQ 11%, ASML has been going up, so it's even larger now. But didn't add any Amazon. S&P Global I cannot stop adding, so that's grown to a 12% of my single stock portfolio. Meta has grown to 9%. Almost 10%. Moody's didn't add. Intuit, I must have added a little bit. I actually don't think I did. I think it just kind of appreciated. But SoFi, I added. MasterCard, I did not. Netflix, I did not. I really like Netflix here. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad with adding more Netflix here, but I'm not going to. I think there might be kind of a dead stock for a little while, so I'm comfortable leaving that money there. Honestly, might sell it to fund a stock that I am going to talk about in a little bit. So this is my current portfolio. I didn't have any free capital to add into this account at this moment. I gotta sell some silver and gold to fund this, but silver's at like $87. I could see it retaking 90 to 100, so kind of waiting on that. And if it does do that, that means the stock market can continue to trend down. So that's kind of why I have metals, but that's for a different video, I guess. Yeah, 9 positions now. I like that. I like that approach. It's kind of like the Bill Ackman, kind of what he does. I think he has 11 companies right now. Smaller size, more room to grow. Obviously more risky, but I don't have $20 million, and I'm not trying to protect wealth. I'm trying to gain wealth. That's kind of where my head's at. And then let's scroll down here, and these are just companies that I want to add. I have to do a little bit more research, but I think it's Mercado Libre, is just a dominating stock, and it's selling for so cheap right now. All right, this is Mercado Libre. This is on Qualtrim. It's Joseph Carlson's software. It's fantastic. And it's you can't beat the price. So honestly, I think you guys should check it out. Also, his YouTube channel. It's phenomenal. Revenues increasing, 37. Free cash flow, what? Free cash flow is 54%. You know, it's going to slow, obviously, but gaining a lot of market share. People call them the Amazon of South America, but you know they do have some finances. I have to dive a little bit deeper into this company before I really feel comfortable buying it. But you know, this is kind of what we're looking at here. Just a great company, but obviously got to do some more research. Zeta's a good company too. Another small company. So I'm not gonna let these positions get too large. I mean, they're at max 5%. 5%, you know. GE, I wouldn't mind getting around 10%. It's a big company. It's a great company. They just don't they're not growing as large as I would like, and they're kind of expensive right now, so that's why I haven't added them. They're still expensive, so that's about it. That's why I haven't added them. Earnings per share about to be positive, right? Like let's look at the past 5 years. We're getting there. Once that flips, I mean, this company's gonna be wonderful. Can't get myself to buy it yet, so once they're profitable, I'd probably be a little more serious into buying them. But yes, guys, that is just a quick portfolio overview update. How I manage my portfolio, where I want to add, what I've done. I'm going to probably do a deep dive into Mercado Libre while I'm researching the stock, so I'll make a little video on that. But yeah, subscribe. Please comment what you guys want to see. And let me know give me some constructive criticism. You know, I want to get better at this. I want these videos. I love listening to these videos. That's why I want to make them. You know, I think it's like Steve Eisman, Joseph Carlson, and so many other, obviously, great financial YouTubers. Steve Eisman's not famous for being a YouTuber, but, you know, he makes videos and they're wonderful. I just love listening to them. So, whatever you guys think or could share with me, that'd be great. If you guys want some deep dives, I'm going to go into... I might do something on Zeta's earnings. Hopefully they're good. I think they're going on right now. But Mercado Libre, little deep dive into them. G Aero, they're a wonderful company too. So let me know. Thank you.